has dawned upon the world, promised from creation, God's salvation now unfurled, hope for every nation, not with fanfares from above, not with scenes of glory, but a humble gift of love, Jesus born of Mary. Sounds of wonder fill the sky with the songs of angels as the mighty Prince of Life shelters in a stable. Hands that set each star in place shaped the earth in darkness. Cling now to a mother's breast, vulnerable and helpless. Shepherds bow before the Lamb, gazing at the glory. Gifts of men from distant lands prophesy the story. Gold, a king is born today. Incense, God is with us. Myrrh, his death will make a way, and by his blood he'll win us. Son of Adam, son of hell, given as a ransom, reconciling God and man, Christ our mighty champion. What a Savior, what a friend, what a glorious mystery. Once a babe in Bethlehem, now the Lord of history.
Sounds of wonder fill the sky with the songs of angels as the mighty Prince of Peace shelters in a stable. Hands that set each star in place and shape the earth in darkness cling now to a mother's breast, vulnerable and helpless. How immensely powerful were the hands that created the world? How big would you describe the hands that can move stars? Why would the one who owns such power decide to leave heaven in order to make himself tiny and vulnerable, all for the purpose of saving a broke and dark world that had abandoned God millenniums ago? I cannot begin to comprehend such a plan, such a love. I cannot fathom why the Son would choose to leave heaven to be born in poverty. Why would he choose to endure living in a religious system that became so enamored with itself that the religious leaders were convinced that if one just obeyed enough rules, followed the guidelines, and did the expected, that one would then be considered holy enough to be spiritually a part of God's chosen people? No wonder in Matthew 21, Christ was called the stumbling stone. Christ knew that only through his death on the cross as a sinless man, we could be offered the holiness that would make us part of the family of the one who set each star in place. These hands of Jesus Christ could not and cannot be ignored or trivialized. They set the stars in place, they shaped the world in darkness, and they clung to a mother's breast, vulnerable and helpless. These wondrous hands would choose to be nailed to a cross for our sakes. These hands chose love.
We want to thank you so much for watching that video. We also want to tell you that you can subscribe. You actually should subscribe so that you don't miss any videos. You can subscribe by hitting up here, and we actually put a video that you might